Yo, what's up, buddy? Today I'm gonna bring you like a small tutorial. This is gonna be very short. I saw the other day this video over here from Peter McKinnon, and I was just wondering, man, he's not giving a real solution for people. If you haven't watched the video, which probably you have, he basically explains to you how to export your images and how to send them to your device. But the problem that he does is that he's only sending images via AirDrop, which is through a Mac to an iPhone. And if you are into the Apple ecosystem, that's great. It's probably the best way to do it. But a lot of the times you don't have that option. A lot of the times you might have a Windows, you might have an Android phone, you might have, I don't know, maybe that Chinese phone that your cousin gave you for some reason and you don't even know the operating system. In any case, you need an option to be able to send your files from your computer to your phone and to know how to do it and how to do it without destroying your image due to compression, because a lot of people just send things through WhatsApp. Just a secret, never send things over WhatsApp. But WhatsApp compression is really, really bad. Probably way worse than Instagram compression. So if you're compressing it once and you get your image on your phone already compressed and looking bad, and then you upload that to Instagram and it goes through another compression, obviously your picture is gonna look terrible. Let's jump right into Capture One and I'm gonna show you all the steps on how to do this. And I'm gonna give you possible solutions for you to be able to transfer your files from your computer to your phone, no matter the operating system that you have. Here in Capture One, we have here our image. Okay, this is a beautiful image. It's already edited. Like, I think this was the original. As you can see, it's looking pretty dark. So we just set a few adjustments. We just changed everything that we need to change. And now it's looking perfect. This is what we want. First thing, everybody's obsessed with cropping in your software. Instagram does not compress your image when it crops it. Instagram compresses your images when it's being sent to the actual platform. A crop doesn't compress your image. So you don't have to worry about cropping here. You can crop just within the app and that's not gonna destroy your image. I can 100% assure you that. That's not the way it works. But if you want to do it in Capture One, I'm gonna show you how to do it. So you can come into your image here and you can click on C. That's the shortcut for this. And you can come here on the panel, on this little icon over here that is like the lens, and you can see your crop. And on your crop, you can click here in 4:5 and you have it selected. As you can see, nothing has changed. So the only thing that you need to do is to click once and that will change the aspect ratio. Do you see that? Now you have the 4:5. You can move it around, position it however you want, click enter, and now you have your crop. Now what you need is to export your image. So you're gonna double click here, come into export, and you have a bunch of attributes and a bunch of properties here that you might not understand. I'm planning on making a video on explaining you how everything works. For this video, the only things that you need to do is, first thing, you want to export in JPEG. Don't export in any other format. PNG will give you a better result, but the problem is that PNG is a very heavy image, which means it's gonna contain way more information. Therefore, when it's being compressed to Instagram, it's gonna look way worse. So what you need to do is to try to find a balance in which your image doesn't occupy as much space, so that it doesn't need to be so compressed when it already goes through the compression on Instagram. It will be slightly compressed. You will be able to keep that quality. Just go through JPEG. Then on quality, you don't really need 100% of the quality, believe me. Even if you go very low, usually you don't notice a difference. As you can see on the screen, you cannot notice a difference. I usually keep it around at 80 because in some cases, it doesn't matter when you go below 70. So I go on 80 and it's safe. It always works. And then ICC profile, sRGB. Don't export on anything else. sRGB, whichever of the three options that you might have here. Maybe you have more or less options depending on your monitor, computer. It depends on your operating system as well. Just use sRGB because that's the color space that anything on the web uses. And then resolution, it doesn't really matter. You're not gonna print. Resolution only matters when you're printing your images. The scale, usually you're gonna have it in fixed and it's gonna tell you 100%. The problem with 100% is that your image is super big. It's like so big, it's massive, like this big, it's really big. So you don't want to go on fixed. And if you go on fixed, you can just type a 50%. That would be more than enough to actually have it. You have here the zoomer at the bottom and you can see here that 50% is still quite a big picture. It's still on full HD, higher than full HD. I wouldn't recommend you to even do that. What I would recommend you is just set a long edge. So if your long edge is, in this case here, is a vertical, okay, just set a specific amount of pixels that you want to have. I always export in 3000 because I export all my images 3000 by 2000 because it's very useful. It's a very nice way to have a very good quality and not have a very heavy image. So long edge 3000 works. So you're gonna click on export one image and you're gonna go into your folder that you've exported it. And I'm gonna show you how to send it. The first solution that I'm gonna recommend you, it's download Telegram. Telegram is the easiest way to send things for yourself in between your devices. And the reason being is because it's supposed to be a messaging app, but one of the functionalities that it has that I love, it's the saved messages. I have already here Telegram. I'm doing a shameless plug of one of my previous videos. If you haven't watched it, go and check it. As you can see, I have a saved messages chat, so I can send here whatever I want. And the maximum file size that it allows is 2 gigabytes. So it's big enough for me to send individual pictures, no problem. So I can come into my folder, get my image and send it. And as you can see, I have 2 options straight away. I have without compression and I have in a quick way. So I'm just gonna send without compression so that it doesn't compress my image. Then I can go into my phone, I can come here and I can just click on my image, click on share and save the image. And I will save it into my photo gallery. And from there, I can just go into Instagram and post it. This is the quickest and the best way that I found to do this when I used to have an Android. If you don't like Telegram for some reason and you don't want to download the program just to do this, there's some other ways to do it. You can use WeTransfer. If you're a photographer and you don't know WeTransfer, you should know it. For clients, this is the solution to send files. So you can send, I think it's up to 2 gigabytes as well of files, and you can just drop your images. So what you can do is you can drop your image that you want to send to your device, and instead of sending it to another email address, you can just send it to yourself. So you can just go here, send it to yourself. You can then click on transfer. It will send you an email to verify that you're a real human or whatever. You just go on your email address, you verify it, and then it will send you an email with the files. It will send you your image via email. So you can just go into your phone and select the picture. And then the other 2 options that I would recommend you, it's basically cloud services. So you can use Dropbox. Obviously everybody knows Dropbox. The basic account, which is free, which is perfectly fine. It has 2 gigabytes of storage, so it's enough for you to send just 1 picture. But if you want to have another cloud storage that it's, in my opinion, way better and I've been using for years, you can use Mega. Mega gives you straight away 20 gigabytes for free, no cost. You just register, you get 20 gigabytes straight away. And you can upload as many pictures as you need here. You can upload videos to send to clients. I've done this many times, even when I have clients and they tell me, oh, I don't want to use WeTransfer because WeTransfer only allows you to have it online to download it for 7 days. And then if for a little bit longer, I just upload it to my personal cloud and that's it. And I think 20 gigabytes is more than enough space for most people to do what they need to do. You can use all these options, either Dropbox or Mega. You will also have an app. You will need to download it and use it on your phone. And that's it. That's pretty much the solution that I can give you. Use Telegram, dude. It's super simple. It's very cool. It's gonna allow you to have that uncompressed file on your phone very quickly and no hassle. So that's the video for today, guys. If you get confused about any of this, as I said, I'm gonna do another video in which I'm gonna talk about compression and how to export things properly and what everything means so that you can have like all the concepts clear and you know how to apply them in the future. If you have any questions or you would like me to do a video of any topics or whatever, just let me know in the comment section below and you can just drop me, you know, like a like and you can subscribe, do all the bullshit that you should do for YouTube. And I'll see you in the next one. Woo!